Today we are starting with the second part of chapter number 1 of class 12 commerce, that is accounting for not for profit organizations, that is the NPO. And what is NPO? There are certain organizations which are working with the motive of profit. The main aim is to earn profit. So these organizations are known as the trading organizations. But there are some organizations or institutions which are not working with this motive of earning profit, but rather they are working for the motive of providing service to the society or the members. These organizations are known as not for profit or non trading organizations. Examples are schools, universities, clubs, hospitals, charitable trust, etc. The trading organizations are working for the profit motive. So at the end of the year, they prepare financial statements such as trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet to find out the profit and loss at the end of the accounting year. But the non-profit organizations, NPOs, because they are not working with the motive of earning profit, they prepare receipt and payments account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. So, as we are learning about NPOs, we will first take receipts and payments account. What is receipt and payment account? Receipt and payment account is a summary of cash book. This cash book you all have learned in class 11. It is a detailed record of cash receipts and payments during a particular period, that is a financial year or a calendar year. Now, what is the need behind preparing the receipts and payment account? Number 1, the receipt and payment account helps to know the cash and bank balance at the end of the year. Secondly, it helps us to find the income tax payable. Number 3, it gives us a headwise detail of receipts and payment. Cash book is a detailed version, but receipt and payment account give us a summary, headwise summary of all the receipts and payment, and most importantly, it is helpful in preparing income and expenditure account. Now comes the characteristics or features of receipts and payment account. As we know, it is a summary of cash book, secondly. Number 2, we include receipts and payments of capital and revenue nature both. Number 3, we record only cash transaction. This is point is to be kept in mind. Yes. We record only cash transactions. Cash transactions means cash receipts and cash balance, cash payments. Number 4, it shows at the end of the accounting year the closing balance of cash and bank. At the end of the accounting year, at the end of the current year, when we balance the recent payment account, the balance shows the closing balance of cash and bank. If it's favorable, that is closing balance of cash and bank. Otherwise, it shows the overdraft balance of bank. Now, the preparation of receipt and payment account. How it is prepared. We will draft a imaginary pro forma of receipt and payment account to understand how it is prepared. This account is prepared by the non-profit organizations, clubs, schools, hospitals. So at the top we write the name of the club or institution or hospital, then the name of the account, receipt and payments account for the year ending so and so. As you know, all the accounts have two sides, the debit side and the credit side. The debit side represents the receipts, whereas the credit side represents the payments. This account always starts with the debit balance. Two balance brought down. This balance represents the opening cash in hand and cash at bank. Now, whatever cash is received is recorded in the debit side. For example, the main source of income of clubs, subscription, fees, interest on investment, then locker rent, then receipts from charity, sale of any fixed asset, membership fees, etc. And main sources of payments, wages and salaries, rent, rates and taxes, then insurance, advertisement, entertainment expenses, building rent, purchase of asset, and so on. While preparing the receipt and payment account, one thing is to be kept in mind, that all cash receipts and cash payments which are received or paid during the current year has to be recorded in the receipt and payment account. They may either belong to the previous year or current year, or it is received or paid in advance. But if it is received in the or paid in current year, it has to be recorded in the receipt and payment account. Outstanding amounts, accrued amounts which are not received or paid are not included in receipts and payment account. At the end, receipts and payment side is balanced, and mostly receipts exceeds the payments, and the balance carried down represents the closing balance of cash and bank. If in any case payments exceed the receipts, the balance carried down will represent the overdraft balance.